Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. My name is Rabbidluigi. In the last episode we decided, I don't know why I'm in my compendium album, we decided to do a bit of exploring of the area sort of north of Zora domain, which took us to here. And there are many things of many wonderful things, such as lots of shrines. We did some side quests as well. We got like a couple of things. We found somebody's wife who was in Lake Hylia. We did some Korok seeds, a lot of little random things. However, today, first thing I want to do is get to this tower. I'd also like to go to AKKALA and maybe the research lab, wherever the hell that is. I'm not sure on that one. But also, this is kind of what I'd like to do in this episode at some point. It's the last labyrinth. The first one was quite easy. The second one was kind of hard. This is kind of ridiculous. So lots to think about, and not necessarily in any particular order, but really in any particular order that I can make up on the spot. That is a shrine we haven't been to, as well as some kind of, I don't know what that is. Is that stable? I think it's a stable. Have we been to the stable yet? I don't think we have. This is a new area, so everything is new. I think it is a stable, even though it kind of glows, but I guess it would glow anyway, because there's like lights and people and things, and people having a fun time in here, so perhaps that makes sense. I don't know. Let's just presume it does. There we go. Very nice work, everybody. I would like to, at some point, and this isn't massively urgent, but I would like to get a house in this game. I'm not sure as a quest. I'll come back to that. What do you want? I'm just hanging around being awesome. We'll see about that. What's that? What do you have there? That's Amaranth, isn't it? Is that the mushroom? Sure. Could you, maybe give me some? Sure. Is that an addiction you have? Like the rushroom guy, for you to be walking around with my favourite plant. It seems you and I may just get along after all. That said, AKKALA is famous for, well, nothing. So I have to ask, what could you possibly have come here for? I'm looking for the labyrinth. You know about that, surely. And I'm a traveller, so I'm here to find out that it's a dull shithole for myself. I see, a traveller, eh? In that case, I have a request for you. My little sister Gleamer is the name, is a huge fan of insects. I know, I don't get it either. I do! I get it entirely. But apparently there's an insect, a certain insect she's dying to see in real life. She won't tell me about it though. I suppose there are some things you just can't talk about with those you're closest to. Not your favourite insect. That's other things like, I'm not even going to go into it, but you can tell someone your favourite insect, no problem. Anyway, would you mind talking to her and trying to figure out which silly insect she's so crazy about? It's for her birthday. Think of it as a special birthday favour. Ooh! Or even a birthday quest. Look, just do it, okay? A birthday quest, you say. Look at that. Okay, so gotta find an insect. Maybe we'll find the sister at some point. What happened to the shrine? I've lost it because I was talking to a random lady about what I'm doing in this area, and I don't really know. I'm traveling. There's no, you know, the Gorons are the Gorons are slightly to the left of AKKALA, really. So not even here for that, but we're here for an area which is like the Gorons. There's a volcano around us somewhere. Maybe we'll go to the volcano. Maybe we'll just sort of throw people in it, or enemies in it. Can we do that? I haven't seen a lot of lava in this game. This game is holding it back for the area, and I presume will the salamander have, like, lava in it? I'm not sure. The KASHO apparatus. Okay. This looks crazy. Sure. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god. Tilt controls. Why have you forsaken me? Why have you forsaken me? Oh, I just need to make a path. That's simple. Okay. But that. Oh, I see. That's pretty simple. So just do like tilt it slightly this way, and then stop and put it back. I like this. I like this a lot. As long as it doesn't get too ridiculous. That's an interesting bit of equipment you have there, Shrine. What's the next one gonna look like? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Go quickly. Go quickly. Run, Link. Run like you've never run before. And you probably even... Oh no! It worked. Everything's fine. What's this bit of... I don't know what that is. It seems menacing. Is it floating in midair? I'm not sure. It looks like it's floating in midair. I'm pretty sure it is floating in midair. That's fine. Okay. Not concerned. Can I shoot this? And will it maybe do a fun thing? I don't know. Okay, so that's needed. I want to have that back. Maybe shooting with an arrow is a good idea. We'll shoot it again, and we'll catch it as it comes up. This is an interesting shrine that uses things that we may have seen before, but maybe not in this exact form before. Okay. Oh, that kind of worked. That actually kind of worked. There's a fly on my screen in an awkward position. Not really, but well, there is a fly on my screen, but not necessarily in an awkward position. I just thought I'd tell you now. We're getting a lot of spears all of a sudden. Starting to run out of one-handed weapons, or decent one-handed weapons. I'm not just going to take something because it's all the game is giving me, but even so. Okay. What does this look like? Oh no. Oh no, you haven't, have you? Oh, this is gonna be mildly dumb. Oh, I say mildly. Because I'm an optimist. Did I tell you how I'm an optimist? Okay, so there is a way of doing this. I don't like it. But there is a way of doing this, I think. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna get worse before it gets better, okay? Then just bring it down. Oh, subtle movements. This is too good for subtle not too good for subtle movements, but like I'm not built for subtle movements. I'm not built for subtlety. I'm built for comfort. Oh, that could work. No, not built for subtlety. I'm built for comfort. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what that meant. Not sure what I said recently. Maybe it was useful. Got all the chests. Let's get out of this crazy noise. Because that was, yeah, flashbacks to the tilt puzzle in the shrine inside Hateno Village. I even remember which shrine it was and where it was. Because that took us a long time to do, and I don't want to do it again, so... I'm glad that didn't take too long. Maybe I've improved. Maybe I was a little bit lucky. There's a cat in my general vicinity who wants to leave because she's been sleeping in here for a very long time. I will see what I can do about that, my small kitty friend. It's been a very warm day, so I've had my office open since effectively 1 in the afternoon, or whenever it's been really hot. So the cat's been in there for a very long time. She needs to go out. Gotta do what she does. Gotta go in the direction of the blue thing. Okay. Oh, I was running around a bit. I'm out of breath. That's fine. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. The volcano. Volcano... I mentioned this last episode. To me, that seems like the best thing we could be doing for the end of the game, okay? It seems threatening. It might be threatening. Maybe the Gorons are really nice people. We've never thought about this before, but... To me... I'm not going to... What's that? What is that? A volcanic rock? Why would you do this? What have you done? Igneopebble, it's an enemy, okay. I mean, that's the only real solution, not really solution, but that's the only real explanation which science had at that stage, so I'm okay. That doesn't roll. Why did I try and do that? That's fine. It's fine. Roll uphill. Roll up, roll up. Oh, goodbye. They're dropping decently valuable things as well. That's good. Like it. Igneopebble. Does that mean there are going to be Igneotaluses? Like lava taluses? That sounds amazing. I love the sound of that. So, anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. The volcano seems like the best place to go for the end of the game, because I'm not going to begrudge, like, Ocarina of Time for having the Gerudos be the final area, because that's what was brought up by the Gerudos in the final area of Ocarina of Time was completely different, and it changed how you had to approach that area with stealth and a dungeon you can go in as adult and young Link and that sort of thing. I just kind of... Maybe it's the Mario influence. I like lava being like this menacing lair kind of thing. You know in, maybe... This isn't spoilers. Is this spoilers? Like... Was it Rogue One? Rogue One had, like, Darth Vader's hideout. Darth Vader's in Rogue One, you might know this, it was a big part of the promotion. And he has this hideout on this lava planet. Because, of course you do. I don't know if it's the same one at the end of Revenge of the Sith or something. Maybe that's some lore I don't know. Power of Fire. Oh no. We're doing this again. That's fine. I would like a torch, though. Game isn't kind enough to give me a torch. I'll use some of my many arrows and burn some things and get out of there before it burns me. Yeah, this is gonna work. It is gonna work. That was a very simple thing. But other than that, maybe things get a bit more complicated later down the road. I don't know. You have like a third of the health of the minor test of strength, and you're not very threatening. So the minor test of strength isn't very threatening, basically. At least in comparison to the major test of strength. Is there a middle ground, like a test of strength? A just normal test of strength? Is that so much to ask? Don't want to use the light scale what's it, light scale trident, because we have other things we could be using. Maybe don't want to use valuable champion weapons, even though it is in our compendium, and maybe the, like, Gerudo Obosa's scimitar, whatever, isn't actually in the compendium, so you have to make one of them again. Just want to chop it down, that's fine. Get back up, Link, get back up. Any way of chopping this down which doesn't involve arrows, not important. It's on the floor now. It's broken everything. The floor's on fire. Floor is lava is a different thing. It's fine. Had that last episode. Don't repeat episode titles, okay? It's not very professional. Oh, neither is, you know, having voice problems. That's just something which happens anyway. Oh god! What is this? Why are they everywhere? Are they necessary for everything? I mean, this needs to go, so this one needs to come down immediately. Is this an effective use of fire? Not even an effective use of fire, but maybe this didn't even have to come down because it's magnetic. We could have taken it down that way. I don't know. I don't really care about being that miserly with my resources because we have to use them. It's not like we're wasting them. We're using them in a way which is beneficial. So wasting them is missing your target. That's not a miss. That's an application of the resources in a way that perhaps helps us. So we need to get the other ones down. That's fairly simple. Do some of them just lead nowhere? Is that part of the challenge? I don't really know. Some of them don't even have any leaves that can be set on fire. That kind of didn't work. I was confused by that. This is now on fire. Don't think that really does anything for us, but okay, let's try that again. I'll try to set this on fire. There you go. That apparently worked a bit better that time. Also got the arrow back, so my economy is in good shape or something. I don't know. You break that. Press the switch down. Is that the end? Or the end of the main challenge? I always feel like with some of these shrines that they have an idea for a puzzle and they go kind of far with it, but not as far as I would like them. Is this the chest which I didn't open? I don't know. I don't know. But that's the thing. They have a clever... Oh, we actually have to take it with me, don't we? Okay. That's fine. We probably got a knight's bow we can leave here. It's like a tribute thing. I take a penny, leave a penny. There you go. We don't have that in the UK. I think that's just an America thing, or that part of the world kind of thing. So it's not immediately familiar to me, but it's the same kind of idea. I was almost thinking that jumping into the torch would burn me. That would be embarrassing and kind of funny. So in a way, good in two ways. But yeah, like a lot of these shrines have an idea, and they don't really run with it long enough to, on the positive, for the idea to become tiresome. But there's also a few ideas kind of like that, and I guess we saw something with it like last time. We had to keep like the flame, like passing the flame. I can't remember what the shrine was called. But there's a few things I'd like shrines to really elaborate on and maybe use a bit more consistently, and maybe the shrine could be longer or something, or you'd incorporate it as part of a dungeon in a normal Zelda game, that kind of thing. So the shrine formula isn't without its positives, but it isn't equally without its drawbacks. Now then, what's a good way? Just climb up the cliff and see where we go? I think that's the best way. Then eventually we'll get to the tower. We'll be able to see what kind of craziness the volcano's doing. Then we can go to the labyrinth and sort of go to AKKALA and the research lab and Skull Island or Skull Lake or whatever. Skull Island is King Kong, isn't it? I don't know. I forget my classic films or anything. Just here's looking at you, King Kong. That's wrong. Okay, that's fine. I'm maybe I could just like go through here and not have to fight anybody. They have a lot of things up there. I thought I saw someone with shock arrows, so if we are shot from a distance by shock arrows, then we know what we should have done. Should have fought the guy with the shock arrows, maybe. All I saw was a yellow thing, and the shock arrows are the worst kind of arrow to be shot by, because the radius is massive. Okay. Look, every time I see lava in a corner of the screen, all I think is that might be a shrine or something, because that's the only thing in this game which has glowed from a distance before. So, kind of interesting. It's going to be interesting and really an adventure to... Have we got a picture of a guardian? A guardian stalker! Oh no! How have we not taken a picture of these guys yet? I don't know. I'm just inconsistent with how I approach these challenges in video game. I don't know. That's not anything. That's... Because some things are in the compendium, some things aren't. I keep thinking that maybe the static guardians are. I think the static guardians are. But the ruined guardians, I guess, the ones which haven't been revived by the lightning strike at the beginning of the game or anything. Rivali's Gale's back. That's very good news. Where did the other one go? It's like a spider. Scariest thing about spiders isn't seeing them, it's not seeing them, having seen them before. They've moved. Where have they moved to? That's scary. Okay. How do I explain arachnophobia to someone who doesn't have arachnophobia? It's just, spiders are fast, okay? That's the scary thing about spiders. And unpredictable as well. That's another thing. And they're just weird. I'm actually okay with bugs. I know a lot of people who are scared of just any kind of creepy crawlies. I'm reasonably okay with any other kind of bug. Even like some, you know, I've never seen a scorpion live, so I don't really know what I'd be like with a scorpion, but things like centipedes and caterpillars and, you know, butterflies are awesome. So butterflies, nothing wrong with a butterfly. That's a chew jelly. Okay. Oh, that took a while. It's like, what the it's got eyes and everything. What the fuck is... It's a chew jelly. Calm down. I thought that was like a bit of volcanic rock which had fallen from the mountain. I was like, oh my god, it's got eyes. What kind of alien craziness is this? You know... This is the case study. Not really the case study, but is the observation for a scientist to say, actually, you know what? Let's just look at this a little bit before we report our scientific study back to the scientific community. When you say, I found this weird skeleton of a man with 3 arms, and they say, actually, no, that's just another arm which has been grafted onto it by some really weird, like, shaman voodoo people, because they wanted to pretend that their god had 3 arms, and they did it anyway, and it's really weird. You should really check that and do some tests on it before you say that, actually, there may be a 3-armed person alive somewhere, or is not alive now, because there's a skeleton, but once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there existed a man with 3 arms. And he had a very active sex life, apparently, because, you know, wouldn't you with 3 arms? Like, you know, that'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, what am I talking about? There are loads of chew jellies everywhere. I would like to get to the top of the mountain and really sort of fill in. I think, is that a mosquito? It's a mosquito, like, not in front of my face, but kind of in front of my face. It's distracting me. Easily distracted. You should come to accept that by now if you're 41 episodes into this very long Let's Play. Easily distracted, okay? I would say... And I don't want to say this is a negative against Skyward Sword, but the longest Let's Play I've done up until this point has been Skyward Sword, which I think was 59. That game felt long, and, you know, there's a few things I like about that game, a few things I really don't like about that game. I don't want to get into a discussion about the positives and negatives of Skyward Sword, that's irrelevant, but that game felt a lot longer to get to 41. Okay, hang on. Oh! Didn't do it. I could have picked it up, but I knew it would be in the compendium. Do you want to fight? Ostrich? I'll fight you, Ostrich. I just want to see what you drop. It is a raw bird thigh. Oh, yeah. And a whole bird. Oh, this is amazing. That's fine. We got drumsticks. We have thighs. We have birds. We could open our own restaurant now, and everybody would flock from miles away to come eat our very tasty raw bird thigh. We got to cook it first, of course we do, otherwise the health inspector will report us and we'll lose our license to sell fried chicken or something. I'll be good. Or just fried bird. Fried bird will be fine. Look at all the lava. Lava does look good. Lava is gonna hurt. I'm not entirely sure what's our approach for the lava yet. I guess we need some tunics before we really try and do that. But before we do that, as I can see... a divine beast in the background, not really sure what that is. It might be, it's got a long trunk, but that's actually, it's not a trunk, that's Farnoboris, okay, that's why I hesitated, because it might be the trunk. I'm not sure! Very easily lose my bearings, okay? Among my other foibles, there are many. Let's see if you can list them, and the time it takes for this tower to do a full 360 or whatever it is, I don't really know. Do the Ubisoft thing saying, here's the area you have uncovered by visiting this tower. It's amazing. Look at these landmarks of the surrounding area. Anyway, not important. What is important, very much so, is that this is the last tower in the game. We should have a full map by the time this is filled in. Never have to watch that cutscene again. Let's see it then. I want to see the volcano. Okay. Yeah, it looks terrifying. Oh, yeah. Complete map of Hyrule extracted. Oh, yeah. Now we don't have to sort of aimlessly wander around. Look at it. Look at it. Amazing, amazing. It looks so good. I still want to travel to the edge of a map. Like here or here. There are things that I'd like to see. So, we are here. The volcano is here. It is Death Mountain? Death Mountain, nice. Death Caldera. I love the word caldera. I think it's Spanish or Portuguese or something, but it's a beautiful word. Caldera. It's scary. AKKALA. Is there a AKKALA village? Because I'd like to go there. Maybe. Maybe AKKALA village is further down. Or is this just... This whole area is AKKALA. And somewhere around here is a research lab, but... the research lab would be nice, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'm more concerned about going to this craziness. So, let's head off. Maybe we could mark that, because we've got some things done now. So, we'll mark that. We're heading off in the direction of the red thing. I almost want to kind of be near the red stuff, the lava, just to see what happens. Oh, God! The very air around you is burning. That's scary. Oh, no. It happens so quickly. So... Could I... The very air around me is burning. So, how would we overcome that? Would we need, like, a terraforming device which changes... Not the earth beneath us, but the air around us? Is there a different word for that? Like a... Not a dehumidifier, that's something else, but... A deheatifier, that's not... That's really bad English. It's okay. I'm the master of really bad English, me. Yeah, look at all this volcanic rock. I like it. Is it basalt? I don't know. I didn't pass that bit of geography. You know, it was working out the characteristics of different rock types, the igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary, and how they apply, how they are created, and how they are used in natural resources and different characteristics and attributes of different kind of rocks. You know, geography was good when they weren't talking about rocks, okay? I liked the rivers part. I could do the rivers part. Oxbow Lakes were amazing. Why am I talking about my school life so much? I don't know. Occasionally I have a dream where, like, I have to hand in homework, and it really bugs me, but then I wake up and remember, actually, you know what, I'm 21, I've left school, I don't have to do that anymore. I can play video games, or, you know, try and stave off the incredible amount of pressure given to me by people who watch my videos. Don't give me, you know, most of it's self-inflicted, or most of it is based on things which people write, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm taking pictures of birds now. Golden Sparrow! Oh, I just gotta, that's really annoying, that's very irritating, that's, people will find that annoying. I find that the most annoying, okay? I don't need you to be annoyed, because I'm more annoyed than you ever could be. We just got in, this is miles away, this may take a little while, but even so, we just got in reach of that, and then it said, nope, see ya, I'm going this way, you can't catch up to me, because I'm a goddamn bird. I take my dog for a walk in the surrounding area where I live, and every time there's like a bird in... Gonna get it. But gotta be quick about it. Gotta be quick. Finger on the trigger. Yes! Mine! Oh yeah, a warm Dana. Yeah, if this is an Animal Crossing game, they'd be like, darn! Oh no, Summer wing butterfly. Oh yeah, this is some Animal Crossing shit now. I love it. What was I saying? Yeah. Sometimes, or not sometimes, but I take my dog for a walk in the surrounding area, and there's like a bird or a rabbit, and my dog is over 10 years old at least, maybe 11 or something. German Shepherd, sweet as anything, adorable dog, but you know, joints have failed her, not joints have failed her, but she can't catch up to a bird. She'll try and do it, and fail, because, you know, birds are faster. Birds have a head start. Things like rabbits are a little more of a close contest, but even then, rabbits are small creatures with an incredible amount of energy for the size they are. They can move incredibly quickly through reasonably tough, grassy terrain. So trying to catch up with that is not going to work. It's not possible. Got to know your limits. Got to know that it's just not going to happen. You can be keen. You can say, oh, look, it's a pheasant. I'm going after it. It's not going to work. You know, sometimes you got to admit defeat and say, I was beaten by the better animal. It's fine. It's not a problem. Is there a way which I just see the lava in front of me. Is there a way to AKKALA which isn't through lava? Oh, fire! Fire's burning my backside. I don't want to have my backside burnt. Very hot over here. Look at the temperature gauge! Oh my god, look at that! I just noticed that. That's insane. I'm trying not to burn too much. Oh, wooden weapons. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's fine. I only just saw the temperature gauge. I like how when we went to the cold areas in the game, that didn't happen. The cold areas were like, okay, it's cold, but it's not too cold. You can you can get by on not having, you don't have to have like ice resistance or anything. That's like, you come anywhere near, we will burn you. Everything will burn you. Does that mean, or rather, does the solution to that work on the same scale as the resistances in the game as normal? I'll get these while I'm here. Because if it does, and you went to the Goron area before you went to the Gerudo area, does that mean you can get some awesome fire-resistant or heat-resistant clothing, or whatever it is, really, that would also work in the Gerudo area? I'm not sure, because part of the challenge of the Gerudo area is that you had to go get some, what was it? You had to get the clothing. You had to buy the clothing for quite a lot, so that was, part of what made it quite difficult. So, plenty of things to think about. Any of these we haven't got. I don't know. Taking pictures of everything. Moblin Arm, apparently we don't have. Apparently we've picked it up every single time thinking, oh yeah, we haven't got this. Or we have got this yet, but, I want it before really checking if we haven't got it in the compendium. I don't really want anything else here. Because I know we've got a Dragon Bone Club thing. Club sandwich, I don't know. Trying to go in the direction of the red and the blue things. Might take us a while to get there. It's okay. I marked that shrine wherever it's gone. I'm kind of lost my bearings because I landed. That was a mistake I made. I landed and I lost where I was in the world. But I would like to maybe not so much get to AKKALA research facility wherever it is now, because the main thing I want to do is go to that labyrinth, and that labyrinth may be ridiculous, but I live for it. I live for the ridiculous. The ridiculous gives me hope that these kind of things exist in the world. Oh, I'm gonna build up of something. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Fight through it. Oh, no. Still there. That's fine. Just trying to work on this cliff. Trying to work on this. There you go. Okay. I had to think about that. I had to pause for... It gave me pause. Okay. Oh, no. No, we're good. I don't have a cold. You have a cold. You have a cold heart. There you go. Yeah. How does that feel? That's, that's a bit harsh. I shouldn't have said that's a bit, not the best thing to say to an audience who dictate how well you do with your whatevers, with your hobby thing. What's this? Oh, it's a fire whiz robe. It's a meteor whiz robe. Oh yeah. I don't really want to fight you, because that means you have a meteor rod. I don't want to fuck with that. Okay, this is an interesting shrine. Can we get rid of some pins? Tingle Island I want to keep. Although Tingle Island's fairly simple. We know where that is. That's not a problem. A shrine at the top of a very large column. It's going to be an interesting area to go back through. At the moment, I'm kind of going to ignore these for now and come back to them later in hope that I can get to this labyrinth and panic like a small child when we get there, because I know what the labyrinth's all about. I was told this, I think, briefly after I'd done the first one. And, oh, hello. See you later, boys. Goodbye. That's a very large sword. I kind of wish I was still there to fight you, but maybe we'll find you later. But, the labyrinths do get progressively harder. They get harder in different ways. It's just kind of a bit fun. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real fun. You gotta watch my reaction to it. It's not really a reaction because I know what it is, but I don't really know how it's applied, if that makes any sense. I know the challenge, but I don't know how the challenge is worked into the labyrinth. Like, I didn't know anything about the second one, so maybe that's an interesting... Are we there yet? We're near the red thing. Why have we got 2? Who put 2 down? Who was this man who put 2 down? Is this Skull Lake? This is Skull Lake. Okay, so I'm not quite as lost as I thought I was not so long ago. I have no idea where AKKALA research facility is. No idea. Apparently, the guy who makes the monster stuff is in the Skull Lake, but even so, can't really see the man. We are quite high up. Maybe that's an advantage or a disadvantage depending on how you want to view that. Give me some fire keys. Yeah! Look at all this compendium stuff we're filling. I'm feeling so pleased. I guess if we Oh, I'm gonna scratch my head from the other side of my microphone. But I guess if we're in this area we haven't visited yet, then yeah. But perhaps this is just something we need to come to terms with, that eventually we're just gonna stumble across a whole load of things which we haven't got in our compendium. There's a fly in my face, just as someone is drawing a bow on me. It's a little too inconvenient for my taste. So get over this ridge, or get around this ridge, and hopefully we will be able to see a labyrinth, and maybe... Oh! I haven't got the reactions, guys. I haven't got the ability to just say, oh, it's a lizard. I see the lizard from miles away. I shall intercept the lizard. I shall take a picture of the lizard. It'll be mine. I shall fill my compendium in that way. Get to the river, or the lake, or wherever this area is, which is off the edge of the map. Maybe we can swim in that direction. I want to go beyond the edge of the map. I always think it'll be cool. I don't know how many games have done this. When you get to the edge of the map, just loop back round, so the world is never ending. That'll be that would be the most awesome thing. It turns it into more of a planet shape than just a flat, you know, the flat Earth society will not have any ammunition when they say, oh yeah, worlds in other video games, you know, they're flat. They never loop round. So, you know, it's an interesting idea. I can't think of too many games that have done that. Because if you're located in an area, let's say in the south, you could just go below you and... Oh god, this could be interesting. Why are you setting fire to everything? That's really inconvenient. I'm trying to pick some radishes, okay? That made something go up in the air because it's on a updraft. I love it. Okay. Hearty radishes are in the compendium. They're really good. Really, really good. A roasted amaranth. There you go. I had to think about that for a little bit. A roasted amaranth. Somebody wanted, well, we saw her last episode, she wanted amaranth. Anyway, enough of that shit, including your shit. I haven't got time for your shit. Not really, although maybe I don't want to take too much damage before we get there. Look at all these jagged rocks down there. I don't know what that is. I do know what this is, though. It's located some way off of the mainland. We have to go down into it, which is a little terrifying. But welcome to the last labyrinth in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's gonna be really interesting. Is this just a valley? Is this just a thing we can't go down into? Because we can survive any drop in the game, you know? If we put our minds to it. What's over there? That's just a different part of AKKALA, which is fine. Or AKKALA. Does anybody call it AKKALA? If so, you may be wrong. You might be. Is this part explorable? Because it's mapped out. I'm not sure. Definitely a lot of spiky rocks on it. How are we going to get to... I have a plan, kind of. that wasn't a full sentence. That was a spectacular sentence fragment, but in order to get to this labyrinth, which is located off in the middle of nowhere, it looks a little bit like the movie version of Prisoner... Well, not Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban Prison from Harry Potter. Get up there. Link, I know you can climb. I know you can climb. Why can't you climb? You do it. It's not working. Okay. Apparently we can explore this stuff. That's fine. Maybe we can still get enough height to do this. It is relatively far away, so interesting. We are right in the corner of the map. I like being here. I feel like more of an explorer this way. And the sunset. Oh, this is beautiful. The sunset. Maybe don't want to be right in the way of it. Sun setting across the river. The endless ocean. I'd say river. The endless oceans with this giant slab of concrete in the way. It's beautiful. I would say breathtaking, but maybe not. Okay, so I would like to Rivali's scale over there, more importantly. So if we get to the top of that cliff over there, we can then get in here and then do it in like 10 minutes or something is my plan. Oh, that's maybe not the best idea. What I might do is start it, and if I can't do it quickly and prove all the doubters wrong or something, I don't know. Are there any doubters? Let me know if you are. But if we can maybe do kinda quickly, then we can do it quickly. But if we can't, we say, okay, come back next episode and we'll rock this noise with a bit more conviction, rather than thinking, you know, I'd quite like to end the episode. I've got a place to be and things to do and things to see and foods to eat and that sort of thing. Mosquitoes annoying me. There's definitely a mosquito in this room. The silent ones are the worst, and you may know why, because only the females are silent. And they're the only ones that sting you? Prick you? Bite you? That's the word. The only ones that bite you. So, Or the only ones which give you like a not a rash, but ones which give you a mosquito bite. Let's go with that. And therefore, I think the only ones that carry malaria. But that's a different issue entirely. If there's a mosquito which carries malaria in the UK, that's a bigger problem than I'm making it out to be. I need to cough. I'm gonna get to the top of this cliff. I have just noticed that the wind has picked up quite spectacularly, which makes me wonder how exactly we're supposed to get there. Is that the entrance? That's funny if that's the entrance. Okay. Let's do one more Rivali's Gale, so we can get up nice and high. Maybe the wind will keep blowing me away from the labyrinth. Do you just not want me to go there? Is nature telling me that this is a bad idea? It's an interesting thought. Maybe I should say no. You can kind of see an interesting issue with it already. That's fine. I forget really how much that's elaborated on. I know there are at least Guardian Skywatchers in there. I'm gonna make it, video game. You can try and push me back, but... Oh, you're doing a fine job of pushing me back. Oh, no! We may need a different strategy, because we're not going very far. Okay. Is the wind always going to be pushing in this direction? In which case it can kind of suck my dick, but that seems, you know, unnecessary for both of us. Both the fact that it's pushing in the wrong direction, and also the fact that I have to suck. How does a video game do that? I don't know. The hole in the disc isn't big enough. That's disgusting. Don't elaborate on that any further. Stop it. Stop it, Brain. Brain, you're a madman. Which is why you've tried to do this. Look how far you've come. You haven't come very far at all. LeMay Labyrinth Island. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do it. Where's my stamina regen items? I don't know. We might need them. We have none. Okay. That's fine. Maybe we don't need them. Maybe we just need, like, brain power. Oh, there's the problem with that. Look how much this has just ruined my plans. It's terrible. Oh, no. We reached the islands! But nothing else than that. Oh, God. It's actually a solid... What? Okay, it's an actual solid surface. I thought we were going to drown is my point. We can still get up there. That's good, I think. I'm going to meet you up there. Oh, you son of a... You goddamn son of a bitch. It's now raining. That's actually hilarious, but also kind of fuck you at the same time. It's definitely what it feels like to me. I'll use my Rivali Scale. This is my fuck you back to the game. Fuck you, game. I have magic powers. I'm gonna win this video game. You can try. You won't. Okay, it's gonna win. Oh, that's, you know how annoying that is? I'm swatting away mosquitoes. I'm gonna wait here somehow. Okay, so I fell off. I saw this, and I thought it might be a ladder, and I was about to kill somebody, but it's not a ladder, which means murder did not occur on this day. I'm getting the feeling that it might be raining here all the time. It's actually stopped. It's stopped as I said that, which is wonderful, because it felt like it was just raining all the time. It seemed like the sort of thing where there's high winds. I can do better than this. You have messed with the wrong hero, because I have magic bird powers, which work quite well when there isn't some god... It's still going, that's lovely. It's not going to help me, but that's lovely. It works quite well when it's not raining. I did think it was raining all the time as some kind of challenge, and it's like a puzzle inside a puzzle. So you have to work out how you get there first, and then, and only then, can you do the puzzle on the inside. But I was like on a ledge, but I wasn't on that ledge for very long. I fell off shortly after I cut the clip, and I tried to find that ledge again, but, you know, it wasn't really working. It is quite hard to get to this island, as I'm sure you will attest to by the fact that I haven't gotten to this labyrinth yet, and I thought that would be the easy thing. It's fine. We're nearly there. Don't press the X button, because I'm sure that will be a bad idea somehow, because you know, we have, like, most climbing equipment, or we just have the headband. That's all we really need. I see the not the labyrinth. I see the shrine. I was thinking how I could do this in my... Oh, hello.
You who have reached this point, receive
that's what I plan to do. I'm not sure if I plan to do it this episode, though, because this might be complicated. I may save it to the next episode. I'll have a go. Oh, God. I'll have a go. But if it's not something I can do reasonably immediately, that does not even make any sense. Where's my weapons? Master Sword has come back by now. And we've also got extra power, because we're fighting Guardians. Oh, yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Let's learn timing again. Learn the time and be good at the timing! Oh, I'm good at the timing. Gotta get 2 more of them. Haven't done this in a very long time. Is anyone else fighting me? Is that why the music changed for sudden? All then, I don't know. Don't really care. Not really, video game. I have more pressing matters at hand, like destroying the enemies you throw in front of me. I liked that. I enjoyed that. It's good. Cool. Anyway, moving on. Look at all this interesting shit that it dropped. What next? So, we gotta get up there, but we gotta go around. I love the labyrinth music, by the way. I really, really enjoy it, because it sounds so mysterious, but there's like an undertone of, like, creepiness about it. It's mysterious, inquisitive, and yet creepy. All the things I like in the game. Oh no, it was a trap. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I'll just do this. Nope. I'll just do... Whoa! He moved very quickly in front of me. That's fine. Things happen very quickly just then. Life comes at you quick when it's coming at you quick. Okay. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh god. The rain is now coming down again. Is that just a part of this quest? Or a part of this labyrinth that... The weather hates you as well. It's like the ultimate labyrinth. We're not going to do it this episode, I can tell. But put that over there. Get a chest for it, at least. And then maybe we can make sense of this crazy world. Giant ancient core. These might fall at some point. Gotta hold on to them, because I'm sure there'll be a point where somebody wants lots of them. And I don't want to turn around and say, oh, I'm sorry, I sold all of them. You sold all of them? I sold all of them. I didn't think nobody would want any. I didn't think anybody would, you know. Nobody really seemed like they were very interested. You should have been here sooner, before I'd sold all of them, you know. The block's gonna be annoying. I can see the block's gonna be very annoying. So we kind of have to do it backwards, really. This is the edge, I think. Slightly concerning in a labyrinth where there are hostiles, and by hostiles I mean enemies. Don't know why I said hostiles. It's like a military thing, isn't it? But, or you know, a soldier thing or something. I don't really know. The mildly concerning thing about anything that has a lot of consistent enemies in it is that you get to an edge, you get to a place where you can turn around, and you have to look before you turn, okay? Because if you don't, you're gonna run straight into some kind of horrendous thing, and you know you'll complain, and I will complain, but you know, a bit of foresight would work wonders. Now then, since we've come to a dead end, and because I'm feeling ambitious, I know there are Guardian Skywatchers up here, but I'm itching for a fight, okay? I also know that it's raining and this might be really hard, but also, I kinda don't fucking care. Okay, what now, video game? What now? What are you gonna throw at me now other than upside-down Guardians who don't really want to fight me? Well, they do, but they're very good at staying away from me, which I kind of don't like. And it seems like I'm quite good at staying away from them. Let's do, everything's made of metal. Why is the Master Sword made of metal? Don't answer that. Why is the... Okay, that's fine. I guess you can make it out of, like, plastic, but it wouldn't be as good at defeating evil, pig creatures. Fine, fine. This is Angry Birds in disguise, okay? Gotta take back our eggs. That's very close, actually, in the end. It's fine. Anything up here other than the occasional Guardian Skywatcher who wants to just ignore me rather than fight me? That's okay. This is where we need to go. Maybe we can work backwards from here. I don't know. Let's look at the map. So that area is maybe important, and that area is maybe important. Maybe the back part of that is maybe important. Maybe important. No real reason why it might be important, but you know, it may be important. Who knows? There's an area in here. Is that important? I don't know, it may be important. I don't know. Oh, God. I love how, like, you can say the word maybe, as in, yeah, maybe. And it works the same as it may be. So, may be important. Yeah, maybe. That's fine. That's just a stupid thing. Anyway, got a moblin on. It's gonna go really quickly. Need to find a way in. We're inside this area, so is it above us? Is this an area... Oh, hello. Found a chest, which may contain nice things, which aren't enemies or anything. I'm glad this game doesn't have mimics that work like ordinary mimics. I mean, we had the Octoroks in the snowy area, which worked like mimics, the, you know, treasure chest Octoroks, or maybe they were called mimic Octoroks. I wasn't paying attention, but they worked kind of in a similar way, but at least not in the way that when you can see a treasure chest, you know that's what it is. You know it's going to be a treasure chest, you know it's not going to bite you instead, so... I quite like that. So, look at the labyrinth map again, it's basically all we got. So if we go on this path, we come to a dead end, but quite a large dead end. Maybe we can find some kind of information about it. These blocks, I'm fairly certain don't have any use other than just being annoying. Maybe we can get it out the way. Oh god, that's very much out the way and very much in my face, which is not that good, but even so, this labyrinth is not as scary as I was told. All I was told is there are guardians in it, but as you may have noticed by the width of the corridors, You can't fit too many guardians in it. All you can do is have them patrolling the skies like fucking arseholes, but that's okay as well, I guess. I don't know. I think there's like a secret area down here somewhere. Hello, Keys. You're all hanging out together. I killed all of your friends. Do you wanna know which ones of them were cowards? I don't know. Maybe all of them. They're all bats. Bats are not known for their bravery. Maybe they are in certain circles, but not any of the circles I frequent. So I've now lost that area entirely. Somehow. I'm not sure how we did that, but it definitely happened. Somehow. Gotta emphasize the somehow. How did we get through this wall? Did we go round? I'm trying to get to that area. No idea how we... Was that the block? Find the block again. So, we go through a wall. We are going through a wall, kind of, but kind of not. Maybe we need one of them. I just want to get to the side, which is near there, and I need to cough again. It's not a bad cough or anything. It's just that when you don't, like, clear your throat consistently, or if you have, like, a mildly tickly cough, over time it builds into something incredible, and not necessarily in a good way. What's this area? Oh, hello! You're not very family-friendly and fun or anything, are you? No, just give me all of that. Fuck you. Okay. I'm sorry, he's probably a very nice man, but even so. Royal Broadsword, kinda cool. It's in my compendium now, because I keep using weapons. Anything up here, anything on this wall that helps me, I would say no. We'll go around then. There are ways down on these central pillars. Is that just a way down, or is there something inside here? There is nothing inside that one. I would suggest that perhaps none of these have something inside them. They're just a way down for whatever reason. That is something down here, though. Or maybe they all contain chests. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong in my assumption. Silver rupees. Do they all contain silver rupees? I'm gonna go back up somehow, and that's a really long climb. So if we're looking from this angle, we see nothing. We see absolutely nothing, but the torches are facing that way. There's like a plank there, so maybe we shoot something when underneath it is a thought. Let's go down here for a second, because there's this bit, which actually contains nothing. Didn't want to go down there. Oh, I found a ladder. I found a ladder in this location. Ladder usually indicates some kind of solution or some kind of interesting place to be, especially if there are stairs leading upwards. That's okay. For thorns might be... I'll come back... You know what? We won't come back to it. We'll do it right now. My phone's died. I don't know how long we're going on for, but apparently we're now going to go until we finish this, because that might be quite imminently. I'm not sure. What's up here? Maybe use it as an updraft. I don't want to be caught on fire or hurt by thorns. Anything? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. There's stairs leading upwards. I'm going to use that. Stairs are leading upwards. So I presume... Oh, no. Get out of here. I presume this is going to lead us where we want to go. And there's going to be a lovely... It's kind of in the right place. I'm just waiting for this to say, you've done the wrong thing. You just see the wrong thing, it did the wrong thing. Okay, we're here. Is that just a shortcut, or is that something else? I'm not sure. I'm going to check it. That's just an interesting area. So what is this, then? I'm not sure. I'm checking it out. This is a different part of the labyrinth. A different way of getting here. A different entrance. I don't know how any of this fits together. Oh, I do now. Kind of. A great flame blade. Oh, yeah. It looks amazing. Oh, my album's full and I don't care. Okay. What goes then? What do you get the man who has everything? Zora... it's kind of good, though. Zora Spear can go, I think. In favor of a flame blade... Magic-infused greatsword was forged in the fires of Death Mountain. It's got attack +9. Of course I'm going to take that over that. Let me just get it out for a second. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. That's cool. I'm putting it on my back, even though I haven't really got plans to use it at the moment, but yeah, it's kind of cool. I like that. I have no idea what time we're on anymore. We could be in 50 minutes for all I care, and that's okay, because we've done longer episodes. But this was not as hard as I thought it would be. I think once you work out how the second labyrinth works, and that the solution isn't quite as obvious as you think, and you're just looking for something which borders the central room, like this does. Just checking around here, because I heard something else about this labyrinth, and I'm just keeping an eye on it. It might not be this labyrinth. It might be something else. There's an interesting area in this game that I kind of wanted to go to if it was part of this labyrinth, but I'm not sure it is. Maybe it's somewhere else in this labyrinth, but we'll get to that if and when we need to. It's okay. We've gone through here fairly quickly, and I'm pleased with that, you know? Didn't want another episode like the one with the North LeMay Labyrinth, which took us very long time. Very long time. To KALO's blessing. Love being blessed by some guy who says I should go for a labyrinth because he always gives me barbarian armor. Before we talk to the guy, we have a skull helmet. I feel amazing. This is actually Horizon Zero Dawn. We look so good. We look so good. We got attack up ×3. I am very grateful for that. We look pretty like the best thing in the world. I'm not sure what armor looks the best in this game. You haven't seen any kind of I keep saying Goron armor yet, or however the hell we're supposed to survive in really hot climates, but I do like the look of the barbarian armor. It looks awesome. Anyway, get all that health back for... I forget how we lost that health. Was that trying to get to the labyrinth because we kept falling down? That might be what it was. I can't remember, but that's okay. Okay. Where next, video game? I don't know. Maybe do some more things in AKKALA. I don't know. I'll wait for the loading screen to finish first. Then we'll decide what we do next. In the next episode, of course, because going on for a long time. Hello! Biggest problems in the world. What's that? What's this? I don't know. Actually, you know what? I do know. This is a good place to end off. This has been Rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the next episode, we're going to go down here. I know what's down there. You don't. You might do, but I do. And in the next episode, we're probably going to do some things in AKKALA. Try and find a AKKALA research lab. Go to the Skull Lake. And do some other things that eventually result in going to death mounting and not burning to death. It's all good. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.